Hi, David here, One Up Gaming. Another video for the Boostroid app, service, downloady thing, I don't know. I'm just going to have a quick go at Factorio? I think it's Factorio. I've heard nothing but massively positive things about this game. I love the fact that on some of the Boostroid stuff there is some demos that you can try, and this Factorio is an actual demo, so it's able to get into it to have a quick go at the game. I didn't really know what the game was. I assumed it was like a Command and Conquer sort of like build strategy game, but we'll get into it and we'll have a look. So if anyone doesn't know, Boostroid, it's a streaming sort of service where you link it to your, I've got it linked up to my Epic Store and my Steam account, and you basically just like any game that they've got available to stream through their service that you've already bought, you can just stream it anywhere through the actual service. Works amazingly well. I've had no real problems with it, apart from when I've had issues with my Wi-Fi and my internet connections and stuff. Then it's a bit hit and miss, but I guess that's just internet related problems, not the actual service itself. So it took me a while to be able to read the screen that you actually use the WASD keys to move around. I was trying to click around on the buttons to move. But yeah, I was actually quite impressed with how graphically good the little tiny dude was. You know, it looks like very like pixel art, but like really high quality. And yeah, you can zoom in, zoom out. Don't zoom too far out because the screen just goes like a little tiny square, which is quite funny. But yeah, as you can see, I'm playing this game, no issues. Graphics look amazing. It runs smooth. No stutters, no artifacting, no sort of like blurriness, no pixelation. It just runs, and that's how these sort of services should be, and how they need to be in the future. Basically, you just play the game as if you're playing the game. You don't need loads of other little steps in the way to prevent you from getting into the game. And I think that's what Boostroid have done really well. And as you can see, using my little MacBook Air, and it's just playing the game. That's all you do. You just load it up and you go. So the game's not exactly what I thought it was going to be, and I was a bit disappointed, to be fair. I guess there's a lot of reading involved and a lot of learning the ropes per se, because I think a lot of these games I'm so used to just playing like arcade shooters, like fast paced beat 'em ups, scrolling beat 'em ups, like racing games like sim or arcade races. I love them all. I love a bit of football game. So yeah, it's just weird to play this sort of game. Now I believe that this sort of game is perfect for the Boostroid service. It's not 100% Twitch based gameplay, so even if there is that tiny little bit of lag, you wouldn't even notice it, you know, whereas with a FPS sort of game or a racing game, you might notice that slight sort of like time delay sort of thing when you're playing an actual streaming sort of game. But as you can see, this game plays amazing. It looks really, I'm actually quite impressed with how good the animation is on this game. And yeah, I mean, what else do you need to know? It's a nice little game, different, and I think once I get past this training sort of level, it loads up to a different sort of level, Don't know if anyone heard that, but my phone just sent me an alarm noise, which is pretty funny. But yeah, it was just a little bit different to what I was expecting. On the next sort of like after this level, there was like a big, massive sort of like all these belts and pulleys and systems and weirdness, which I guess more like automated sort of stuff that happen. I guess that's what you start to do on this sort of game. You build things, build other things on top of things, add more automated systems to these things, and after a while it becomes like one of those like clicker sort of games. So you can just like leave it up and running and you're still collecting all of the mining equipment and mining ore and stuff. I guess once you get into it, then it could be an amazing game. I didn't have time to sit and play this that much. So yeah, it's just me, David, One Up Gaming. Please go to our website, which is oneupgaming.co.uk. We have weekly news on there. We're trying to get reviews up like daily, or if not daily, every few days. And yeah, you can buy like baseball caps, hats, t-shirts, mugs from our store. We also have our Etsy store with over 200 items in there, so please go to that. Just search One Up Gaming, all one word, on Etsy as the shop, and you can find us there. And every Monday we have the UK Top 40 charts. Every Tuesday we have the Boostroid video. Every Wednesday we have a Witch's Best. Every Thursday we have a retro video. Every Friday we have the weekly podcast. Every Saturday we have the games we're playing this week. And every Sunday we have the roundup of the weekly gaming news. So that's what we do every week on the YouTube channel. So please follow, subscribe, share, like, bell, all that good stuff. We have stuff to give away, so please watch the videos, subscribe and leave comments. And just being me, David, One Up Gaming, saying thank you all for watching. I'll continue this for another 5 minutes or so without me blabbing on, so you can just have a look at the game and see how it looks and how it runs through the Boostroid sort of service. So thank you all. Goodbye.